Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Alright. Headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you? There's good gil to be made there. Believe you me. Yeah.
Come on.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, I'm done for. If I can't get these goods to Randalar, how will I pay?
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through.
Not here. Fly, Ambrosia.
Not much further to Baghdad now.
Good. Refugees.
Formation for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystals.
Company.
All right.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep...
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
What do you think, girl?
Bloody crimson caravan, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
I wish to engage the Crimson Caravan services. Where's the proprietress?
She's otherwise engaged at present, my lord. Come back later.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty. Let me, my lord. You won't regret it.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a branded who can't even fill my cup.
What are you looking for?
You've a discerning eye. Many thanks. You've a discerning eye. A fine choice. You're sure you don't need it? Just what I was looking for. You're sure you don't need it? Just what I was looking for.
I hear the brothers found another victim. Can you believe it?
I believe it, or...
Ah, if ever you see a couple of...
And why is that?
Because they're duplicitous bastards who make... What they do is befriend a passing merchant, someone new. The merchant dead and his murderers busy bickering over the port now.
Yeah, you'd think they'd run out of...
So close to...
Anyway.
Anyway, thanks for the warning.
If I knew arrivals.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I'll take the love. One.
An excellent choice.
Oh, Good. They...
Clive,
Slow down, Good.
it's me trader's pack. We cannot ride the caravan without it.
Do you remember when you...
It was in me pocket here.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, to get the...
I know no one...
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans.
No time like the...
You two go. I'm gonna check the rest of me stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
If you're looking for the Crimson Caravans, head out of the canyon and
Out of my sight, wretch.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Bloody Crimson Caravans, scooping up all the best customers.
Hurry, man. I must leave.
This is everything?
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road.
Juicy pears. Slake your thirst.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in... Ah, I know.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpocket.
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the big... Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're... Not that they'd be likely to catch them.
Their eyes must have lit up when they...
The fishmonger, round by the gates.
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family operation. Street urchins.
Orphans from the war.
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take...
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known.
And so should...
You should start with the children around here, then.
It's worth it.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders?
Let us through! Have you got a trader's pass?
Excuse me.
Cons.
I was just wondering if any...
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us. So guess what I'm up...
Sorry.
Finest everywhere. Free city.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking...
I don't know. What's picking...
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Showing them your trader's pass.
What do you want?
It's all right. We're not... We've heard that some very... We need to know who's behind...
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him.
Do you know where you're... He's usually by the tent, thank you.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
This is everything?
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
That big fat donkey was easy picking. He wouldn't have noticed. Yeah. Wish we could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us...
Would they now?
Shit! We're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy.
Thank you.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but didn't come at all half the time. Before I started, if I didn't do it, they just picked...
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look...
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you... Whatever you do, not that I go against them,
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had...
And why would she? I'm just a Theodore at your...
Theodore. What do you...
Vultures who have made... They prey on the desperate. I'd been looking into their activities and... But it seems they've already stooped. Hunter's a good lad. Don't blame... If he and his friends... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end, then we all want them.
So?
What else? We find the... You get your trader's pass back.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where...
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come... I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down.
We'll try it this time. To Laney's Cleft, then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Better not have scared anyone.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Good girl.
Faster!
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company!
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not I. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cut.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bockland! Kill him! Kill them all!
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Goots's pass will be in here somewhere.
Fly, Ambrosia. To the stables, girl.
There are no crystals here.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That's that, then.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion. Bloody crews and caravans.
Ah, Clive.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast's and their demise. I only hope yours is a... Speaking of who...
You are too kind. Here, Clive. Good.
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it?
Of course. I expect you'll soon be on your way, then. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, for a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or...
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been brand.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to... And who better to join, wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways. So what would you say to what?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is out.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in,
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains... Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties,
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next
Juicy
to...
pears! Slake your thirst!
what I really want to be.
Here you are, Good.
Me pass? Oh, I'll have to say thanks.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore.
We do. And we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. And Goots.
That's all.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer.
I'll do me best.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the Fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this Fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear. that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Stop you getting eaten by fucking wolf. That's what.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal!
This way.
It's on fire.
What's happening?
I'm sure Goots is fine.